Alright guys, welcome back. Turn 19. Okay, this is Talion 769, the Tigran Rogue. He's brought a chariot up here and then actually caught our Cherubim. We were actually on a mountain here, so that's kind of unexpected. That's well played by him. And Lansdale has been taken by the wild animals here. Okay, that's not good. Dwelling of Udranad has a quest available. So these are the dragons underground. Slay the giants. Okay. This is out here. Do we have access here? We do. So we're here right now. This is Isabel, our leader, and Shenga. Well, we could pull this way. We have berries. It's not the greatest reward, but okay, we'll come back to that. Let's clear these, clear this junk. Beacon of Faith research has come through. Okay, let's get a quick glance here. This is kind of a big thing, right? This is kind of big. We do have a martyr, I believe, a silver metal martyr, so this would be... Let's just do that, but we might change it. Omen of the Dove. Cosmic Happening. Still for 2 turns. Domain Invasion at Lansdale. That's the animals. Domain Invasion at Beriad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the big one. Now, he's got a hero here. This is Metheldaen, the elf druid in the southwest. We're a long ways from home here. Rialto the Shocking. This guy has Inflict Stun. Yeah, it is his special talent. Normally the sorcerer has access to it later on, but he has it from the start. That's a little scary. Yeah. So that's the original warg that we saw here, and then he has an additional vampire spider baby. Okay. Well, the thing here is we have 1 turn left, right? We're plundering. It's huge. Big reward here. Although we did have to sink, we already spent 300 gold here at the inn to hire these 2. And then we've been building up a group of cherubs. And then, of course, we have the hero offer here. We left this up last turn. We just kind of ignored the offer because we're not sure if we want to commit 200 gold. Not to mention the hero will be stuck out here, right? Great defender on the wall, but now we're just out here, way out here, far from home. It's a huge investment, but of course, we're making up for it with the plunder. If this guy attacks, I mean, the issue here is, yeah, he's got shocking. He's got great damage. He's also has shock bolts, magic damage. It's not affected by this cosmic happening. So he's hitting full strength. The spiders have wall climbing. So these are going to try to climb the wall immediately, and this one has lifesteal, so that's not good. And the webbing touch. Of course. Bit of a ranged attack, but aside from that, it's on a long cooldown. And then the warg. So they're going to try to bust through the wall, the monkey and warg. The gate, I mean. And then these climb immediately, and then we're getting shot. I think we have to hire the hero, or another unit. Should we come back to this? Keep that in the back of your mind, and let's get all the other stuff out of the way, and then we'll come back, right? Now, we have a guy hanging up here, Pike, Halberdier. Well, he can't come back now. That's not good. This is what? This is 2 panthers and a boar. That's actually a lot of damage. That hurts. Maybe let's come out here and see what's going on here. We have Thastrun, the dwarf rogue. These guys are still huddled here at the core. This is Talion has vassalized this. We actually, He actually nullified our quest with them. It's really kind of crappy. Maybe we start here with this cherub. Let's actually maybe let me peek down here for a sec, because this was cleared last turn by the dwarf dreadnought. This is sswdidi in the underground. My question is, did he continue on this way? The berries haven't been touched, but like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they wouldn't necessarily be touched. He could be right here. It's possible. So he's developing the area here. Look at this, the tomb. Now that's still glowing. That hasn't been cleared. Okay, that's we could bring the cherub here, right? I think we were talking about it, but let's take the scenic route. Let's meet this outpost. Does it really matter? Well, it does kind of matter only in the sense that we can declare war. In fact, won't this will push us to Prime Evil. We'll complete the Empire quest of Prime Evil. We're almost pure evil, right? Isn't that huge? How else am I going to do that? I haven't even been paying attention. We allow this is powerful, right? The dwellings, so I'm not so keen to just declare war. They're at war with us. These guys should all be at war. I could look through diplomacy, but actually maybe I should just do that. Also, Talion has respawned, right? So that's, War. Kahal is... Well, it's a vassal. Peace, that's fine. Right, yeah, we have no option. This is great. I think we take the scenic route here. I'm gonna pull the cherub down and meet this orc outpost, and then maybe we can declare war on them. There's a boneyard. Go around this way. Maybe let's see what's over here, right? Outpost of Urk. Yeah, declare war. It's looking to me like we're seriously going evil this game. I'm thinking about just migrating completely to human. We have the tools to handle it. Now, well, at the same time, you know what, guys? We should really give this some thought. See how, like, just moving a scout, it starts begging all these questions, like, where are we going this game? Because we're fighting, our opponents. We have a dreadnought, rogue, and druid. The dreadnought's machines are immune to our, the Theocrat's spirit damage, which we have a lot of. So that's like, what? Isn't that a terrible thing? The counter tends to be shock. So where can you source shock damage? Elves, the elves have it. The Fae, so like fairies, you can get it from them. Although it is a hybrid. And then we have this, we're actually the rogue. Rogues actually tend to have, I believe, don't they have Devout Slayer? Maybe I'm wrong. My game knowledge is lacking, guys. And then the druid has, like, the animal summons and all this. Regardless, I mean, the orcs are of no real use to us. Let's just declare war, okay? So we kind of gave that some thought. We're going to do this. We should complete the Empire quest here, right? Boom. We've declared war. Empire quest completed. Prime Evil. Be the first to achieve pure evil. Here's our little reward. Nice. Okay. Now, Cherub is not done moving. We don't need to pull down any further. Let's pull back now. But we're definitely hanging. What the heck? Maybe we just come right... Well, I'd like to go over here, you know? Maybe we go right here. We'll sit right here, okay? Okay, that's done. These guys, we can't do anything here, so we're just running this way, I guess. Man, look how slow we're... He can see us, which is a little bit like, what? I don't like that. You know, Talion should be able to see us if we walk too close. I think we go for the farm here. It looks pretty safe to bring him up, unless there's like a crow we don't know. We need to take him the fastest route. Just do it. We have no healing, too. This is like, what? This is kind of crappy. Where are we hanging? Here. So we should, like, maybe be a bit cautious. That's fine. Just sit here together, and then we're waiting on this guy. Okay, so that's kind of done. We'll come back to the cities at the end, because the gold is kind of like... It all depends on what happens down here at this, the plundering site. Now we need to clear this. Man, how risky is this? They have lifesteal, right? We have a lot of spirit damage, though. We have absorb pain. But they have life, like... Man, hopefully... The builder needs to get out of here, though. Where are we going from here, right? Should ask that question, too. The quest. The quest? This is crap here. Then we also... We have... Oh, look at this. What happened to... Wait, guys, where is our mana? Oh, we casted spells here, guys. I won't... Well, we can watch it. Smite. Guys, what is the AI doing? The Tigrans have spirit protection. I mean, like, what? That's really bad. Dang. That is kind of the consequence. It's well played by him. So it's ruined our casting points. Would have been nice to... Well, obviously we wanted this back in the south, but I don't know where this other player is. Maybe in that case we need to be a bit cautious here. Why am I so keen to rush to this dwelling? And then we're out here in the middle of nowhere. This is not it. I'm going to decline them, in fact. Okay. Now we need to fight this. There's a tower here, isn't that interesting? Could take a detour to get the tower in, and then it's... How far does it project? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way out to here. Oh, no, but it's... We don't get to see this. The corridor, we don't even see here. So it's garbage. Yeah, that's crap. I mean, we can see here, but by that point, by that time, it's too late. Anyway, bring the builder this way. Now, should I include these? Guys, here's some very important information. Oh, no, guys, never mind. They don't have the Archon infantry, okay? Archon Revenant infantry. They have Unholy Champion or something like that. they do immense fire damage to animals. So you have to think about that. Although, maybe it doesn't matter. Anyways, it doesn't apply. Blight protection, that's kind of huge. But the frost, but they don't have much frost. They only have a little bit. This thing has no blight protect. This thing has lifesteal and a fire attack. This has unholy, but are the carrion birds classed as animals? I don't know, they're not. They're monsters. These really take priority. I'm a little worried about these things running into their death, you know, on the flank. But it should just help. The lifesteal doesn't work against undead. I don't want to waste move points, but in retrospect, like, maybe I should have put the animals here. Maybe I should have moved. The knight is fine, right? I should have put the knight out here. Put the animals here with the martyrs. Let's just see how this goes. I am a little worried because they're charging from the flank. What about you, Isabel? Do we give you anything? Undead Slayer, I mean. But how keen am I really to take that? I'm not that. Why do I need that? Beautiful, beautiful. Let's, we'll speed through it. And that martyr is a gold medal. Once we get the research in for Exalted Martyrs, it will evolve into the Tier 3 Exalted. Whew, the spirit damage. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, as a Theocrat, we are just, you know, we're perfectly set up for that. True Sight. True Sight. This is good. Hero Slayer. This is some great stuff. But we are kind of hurting for gold. I'm thinking back to the... We can't scroll over there while we're on this screen. He's got a hero with the 2 spiders, the warg, and the monkey. We have 3 cherubs, 2 range dealers, and then we can, well, we hire the hero. But we could also sell this junk. I mean, it's not junk. And then hire an additional range dealer. This is some nice stuff. Huh. Vision range. Okay, Isabel has leveled up. Ooh, oh, wow. Launching an attack over here? I mean, oh no, maybe we hold off. Take it a bit easy. Do we take this turn? I mean, we're pretty healthy. These guys less so. This is where our gold is going. Look at that. This is the right answer. We can't risk that. I think it's a bad idea. So, okay, so the pike is great, and then they're tanky, and like I kind of want to take convert. That'd be amazing. But the healing is maybe just... We can take both. We can take both, can't we? This stuff, we'll just send it. We're not going to waste move points here. The fertile plains should be utilized, so okay, so man, I just hope I'm praying we don't lose these guys. Isabel. She needs to go here. And then, you know, the question of the cavalry. You know, who do we want absorb pain on? Probably this guy, right? I mean, certainly this, okay, because this evolves. That's a priority. We'll give her a convert, okay, and then I have bad experience with Nightmare. It always seems to die. It always seems to, I don't know why. Happens a lot. $30 move points, and then 36, maybe 36. Wait a minute, guys. I just realized something. Absorb pain on Nightmare doesn't make sense because it has lifesteal. So all of the damage gets put on the martyrs, right? It doesn't make sense. But we better cross our fingers anyways, right? We could protect the knight, but I think the knight's going to be okay. I'm going to try putting this here. Put this, yeah, put the knight here. Arranged like this, okay, and then that's complete. We'll just actually this. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna give that to the rogue. Let me give that to her too. She has, that's good. Stronger than steel. That's good. I'm gonna hold off. Okay. Okay, here we go. They're afraid of us. That's fine. That's fine. Oh shit! That is amazing. That is amazing. Look at this. Now we lost this guy, but we gained a cavalry. That's huge. I'm gonna watch that. I put it on the knight anyways. Look at that. Isn't that funny? Not on this guy. What? That's not what I wanted. That's good though. So this guy bites the dust here. Converted. That's massive. And you got a medal. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. Rusty Disc of Defense. And a gold reward. Shield. +2 against non-flanking. I mean, okay. Okay. Okay, so... Dude, we're still, like... We're kind of healthy, aren't we? Like... Now we're... This needs to be dealt with. For sure. There's a cave entrance here, right? Right. This we need to take as a group. Okay, we have to think about the macro here, like... You know, I'm saying send a group... We need to send a group up here. Wait a minute, how bad is this? When are we splitting up? Should we consider splitting up soon? Maybe. Probably. Well, no, we don't quite have a full... Two stacks. This needs to be dealt with before we leave, and this too. We need to send somebody up here. This is kind of like, that's not so important. This is important. So if we go here and then we split here, but then the group that stays back has to backtrack here, which is like, what? And then we don't even know, okay, we should be looking over here. This thing has cave concealment. That's kind of... Oh, we can hit the berries. That's not a wise choice, though. Don't you have night? This thing has the most vision. Like, look at that, right? What else is over here? That's a shrine, and oh, there's a vault of knowledge here. Well, in that case, well, we have the builder. We can tunnel if we want. We can tunnel here, so we could take this very easily. Okay, maybe we're all going this way. That kind of seals it, doesn't it? There's a draconian settlement. What is that? Okay, so yeah, we should swing up. What? They want to go this way. It's actually slower to go around, isn't it? No, not necessarily. Regardless, we need to make sure we're healing the right people here, so you need to be healed. So you're standing with Isabel. The martyrs could use all the help. But honestly, yeah, okay. This is hanging. This is reckless. Like, what am I doing there, right? That's stupid. But we're trying to keep momentum here. This is kind of like what too. Put him on the fertile plains. He gets a morale bonus. The builder. You have some gold now. Are we done moving here? These guys can move again, but then we're kind of like, look at this. Like, what happens if sswdidi hits here and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I mean, he's a dwarf. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Any kind of a 30. Look at how dangerous that is. 36 move pointers can go boom, boom, and then they're like, they can actually reach us. But it's just not. It's only 36 move points. What are the odds he has? And by the way, the dwarf cavalry is a boar rider. It only has 32. It'd be fine. Let's just sit like that. Come back to the builder. Let's pop back here in a sec. We need to allocate the gold now. Okay, pop back down here. We need to make our final decision. We have gold now. He hurts. It has an arcing shot. It does decent damage. He has a chance to stun. So that's, like, scary. The spiders are climbing. That's scary. We definitely need... This is good against animals, though. This is really scary. The spiders are climbing the wall, and they have a blight immunity. And it's Omen of the Dove, so our physical damage is down. Isn't that wild? This guy's okay. This guy has a frost. He's a necromancer, so that's good. Lifesteal. Even if we hire this guy and then lose him, okay, how much will we have spent? We spent 500 gold to ensure this goes through. We're still coming out with... Hey, it went back up. What the... Guys, what is happening here? Like, is happiness affecting this? It went down to 800, now it's saying 936 again. Like, what is going on with that? Anyways, 300 to 400 profit, not to mention the mana. The only thing is, like, if we say no to this guy, we could require, and then maybe it appears at back at home, then we can use that hero to liberate Lansdale. What happens after this, right? The plunder goes through, and then we have to, like, get out of here. Cornered. Where are we going? We could... Do I really want to spend 300 gold on a Mammoth Rider? I mean, we could. Could go this way. I don't know, guys. What the heck? Jester. We can get another Jester. Then we don't have to use the hero. But this guy, we need to counter his hero, I think. I think it's just like we have to. What am I doing? We need to pull out here first. Let's Oh, it's not just him. He's got a longbowman. The longbow can reach too. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got another initiate, but it's not going to reach. No, it reaches here. Oh, shit. It can reach. What? Okay, don't move anymore because we can prevent that by moving further back, right? Very important. You can only get here. So if we stand here, he can attack, but we move here. So now I'm going to send this one out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's double check, right? We need to hire this guy because he's got a full stack. Okay, so the longbow hurts. The longbowman hurts, man. Razor projectiles as well. Blight weakness. Well, we have the... We gotta hire this guy. What am I giving you? This is pointless. Throw curse. I mean, that's, you know, that's kind of interesting. Inflict despair. Minus 200. We should be giving him damage, I think. What are his spells? Death Ray. That's fine. Don't give him that. Definitely that. But then, do we give him a curse? Maybe it's like super long range. Why not? They have to come up to the wall. It just helps us. That's kind of. Range power. It's increasing his blight damage. Yeah, that's... We'll do it like that. Fertile Plains, I mean, he should be getting a morale buff here. Yes, very high, very good. And then this needs to come back. Put the range dealers should stay... Let's think about this. The range dealers should stick together, right? Or is it detrimental? No, I think it's a good idea. And then we have to ask the question, do we source the gold and then hire an additional unit, right? Think about it. He can summon another animal. He's been doing it every turn. Wait, right? 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah. Yeah, he's got this casting points, guys. So I'm expecting another animal. So he actually outnumbers us at that point. Isn't that kind of wild? But we have the range power on a wall, right? 500, 650 is what we're spending to get this thing. That's crazy. I'm saying if we get the Jester. These guys are weak, you know. If the longbow takes out the range dealers, it's making it more scary. I think we have to... I think we have to do it, guys. We need to source the gold. Like, we shouldn't be effing around with this, right? So how do we do that? Let's look back here. We have to sell something at this point. I kind of like this stuff. I mean, we could get rid of that, but I kind of like that, you know? Shit. How do we... Is it really necessary, you know? I'd rather not. But then again, you know... This, you know, next turn, we have to do something. We're gonna have to get out of here, and... Now, here's something interesting, guys. I know the turn's getting kind of long here, sorry. 42 minutes, but interesting info, right? Even once this is destroyed, we could still camp here on the wall. And what's cool is that if he attacks us, we still benefit from the wall. It's a bit destroyed on the map, right? The tactical map. It has some gaps, but it's still a wall. It's still a great defensive location. Isn't that funny? So we could do that. I think we have to do it. We have to sell something, so go back to our leader. Maybe we sell this. It's not enough though. We need yeah, we need 140. We need more than that. What? 40. 20. Shit. 40. This is great. I don't want to get rid of this. Does Thastrun have anything? No. No, you don't. Well, Jack's Gift. I'm thinking we sell Jack's Gift and this thing. This isn't that good. This is pretty good. 2 defense, right? Wait a minute. This is more against non-flanking. We have to sell this. And then we have to sell... I think we just sell this, you know. We'll get another shield somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we've sold some stuff. Dang, you know, I should have... you know, I could have gotten more gold overall if we had just sold the reward from the Flowrock Quarry. Anyways, now we've sourced the gold, so now we pull this guy down. We hire the last Jester. Perfect. 1 gold remaining. Pull the Jester back here. Pull the Cherub. Probably here, kind of sit back. Okay, guys, this is it. And then, just the last thing we gotta... none of this matters, so merchandise. Frisch Calden. Merchandise. Where do we move these? This is hanging here. Isn't that a little bit like... This needs to be reclaimed. Where does this guy go? You know, it's actually safe to bring him back. I think that's the wise choice. Not here, though. We have to go the long way. That's the wise choice. Oh, see how it's roaming. That's a patrol. Sent the boar out. We have to cross here, it looks like. We could peek in here. Ah, there's a Wraith King. That's a little bit different. Okay, and then we'll go like that next turn. These guys, I mean, we could... Let's sit like this, and we'll consider like coming up, and maybe we can take this patrol out. Maybe we can start doing some work, and then Klesk, yeah, merchandise. Oh, this guy. Okay, builder. The builder needs to go. The builder is useless. The builder should just hang with us. Why is it like? Okay. God, this is like... That's crazy. Okay, guys, I think we've covered it. I think we've got it. This thing needs to be vassalized soon. Like, you know, we're going to get some gold here, a bit of some influx. Well, a massive, it's actually, you know, I'm kind of like stupid, guys, because it's still going to go, you know, we're going to have 900 gold in our treasury next turn. If, you know, if things go as planned. So yeah, we are about to we're about to hit the jackpot here. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on turn 20.